Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Torrential Tom. I am your host, Torrential Tom, and we have a very, very busy weather week ahead, so let's get right into it. We have a train of storms coming this way. This is a satellite of the Pacific Ocean from yesterday, and you can see storm number 1 is coming ashore in the northwest. That's moved a little further down into the southwestern United States, making its way towards Texas. You have another storm here, storm system going to Alaska. So very, very busy in the Pacific Ocean. As we always do, we look at our current weather, and some of this weather has progressed as this map is a few hours late. So this low pressure is actually down here now. And we have some moisture in the southeast, and we have very, very cold weather in this portion of the country from this high pressure. Current warnings and watches in the United States, and there is a ton of things going on right now in the country. The purples, the dark purples, are ice storm warnings. The pinks are winter storm warnings. The purples, which is close to our area, are the winter weather advisories. And then this large portion in the middle, northern portion of the country, the northern half of the country, is all wind chill warnings and advisories. So where is all this cold weather coming from? Parts of Minnesota, the Dakotas, Wisconsin are experiencing wind chills as low as 50, 60 degrees below zero, real field temperatures that are 30, 40 below zero, and we even have single-digit temperatures forecast for parts of Oklahoma and Texas, and we're starting to experience that as of yesterday. So if this satellite was in motion, you'd be able to see the rotation, but there's actually an upper level low pressure here in the middle of Canada, and this is a satellite of the water vapor at the 500 millibar level, which is about 3.5 miles up in the atmosphere, and you have this counterclockwise rotation with this low pressure. So a lot of the cold air from Canada or from the Arctic is allowed to come on down into the United States. This is a rather large upper level low, and then you have a surface high pressure that's moving down, and that's what's creating all the cold air. So our current setup, as you saw from the map previous, we have moisture in the southeast. We had or have ice storm warnings in parts of Virginia right now, as there's some frozen precip expected. And then here is our big storm coming on down right now. So we move into late Saturday or later tonight, and this low pressure system actually looked like it was going to be a little bit more significant earlier in the week, but it does not seem to be coming together. This low pressure that's forming off the coast is too far to the south and east, and that's just going to continue out into the Atlantic. We have some energy still left over from that. There's a piece of a trough from this low pressure that's going to give us some showers, some freezing rain, possibly some flurries, but nothing too significant tonight into tomorrow morning. Now we move into later Sunday. So later on Valentine's Day, there's another wave coming off the North Carolina coast. This one, again, too far to the south and east. But if you look back into Texas, where our big storm for Tuesday is going to be located at this time on Sunday, you have some heavy snow all the way through into Mexico, from Dallas into Oklahoma. You have ice and sleet falling in Houston, Corpus Christi, and parts of Mexico as well. So very, very cold air is already in that area, and now you're going to see snow. And with those very cold single-digit temperatures, these aren't going to be 10 inches per inch of liquid. this may be a 15 to 20 inch ratio. So these areas may see at least a foot, if not more, in some portions of Texas and Oklahoma. We now move into Monday morning, and then we have a little wave coming through associated with this, with this low pressure that's going to give us some sleet, some freezing rain Monday morning. And then you move down to where our major storm for Tuesday is going to be. Low pressure is going to be located in northern Gulf of Mexico. Freezing rain, sleet, all the way into possibly New Orleans. That's how far south you're talking. Most of Louisiana is experiencing frozen precip at this time. Some snow in northern Louisiana, Arkansas snow, Tennessee, and even parts of Mississippi, and then Alabama will get into it. We go to Monday afternoon. As I mentioned, we have some showers, some lighter snow for our area associated with this low pressure system. And then the ice, the sleet continues into Mississippi, Alabama. Some very, very heavy snow in Tennessee. And that's all going to be coming our way. So we're now into late Monday. The next storm system is already coming on board in the United States, and our storm system is coming in. So if you look closely, you see these kinks in the isobars. That means that warm air, since it's coming from the south and east from the Atlantic Ocean, that means warm air is going to try to infiltrate. So we'll see how far to the east this low pressure can move to give us that benchmark low pressure to give us all snow, or we'll see how close it can hug the coast. If it hugs the coast, this air is going to be able to infiltrate more, which will mean a mix to rain. So this map shows the warm air at the higher level. So this is at the 850 millibar level, and you can see the winds for the most part are going west to east. But over here in the northern part of the wave, you can see some of the winds just above the surface are actually coming from the ocean and up into our area. That's where our warm weather is going to be coming from. Not at the surface, but that's what's going to create the snow melting about a mile up in the air. And then our colder temperatures at the surface will allow that droplet to refreeze into sleet or continue as rain and freeze on contact with the surface, becoming freezing rain. So we move into Tuesday morning now, early Tuesday morning, and the whole local area except for Long Island is experiencing very heavy freezing rain, a major icing event. Heavy snow is just to our north and west. Heavy rain for Long Island. This low pressure system is just too close to the coast to give us all snow, but a shift in any direction, 50 miles to the east, would be all snow, heavy snow. 50 miles to the west would be very heavy rain. So as I mentioned, we have the severe Arctic blast in the middle of the country. This was last night. You have temperatures in Minnesota, Wisconsin. So this is Wisconsin in here, Minnesota, the Dakotas. And you can see temperatures in the red, 24 below zero, 27 below zero. This is actual feeling temperatures. This does not include the wind chills, which were as low as 29, 33 degrees in those areas. We go down into Oklahoma, Texas, Kansas. Temperatures are 1 degree, 0 degrees, 9, 10. Northern Texas, you're seeing 10 degrees, 9 degrees. It's just really cold, and it's only going to get colder over the next few days. So in summary, stormy week ahead, very stormy week, as we have a bunch of waves of energy coming through this weekend into Tuesday, where our major event will be. Too early to make the final forecast on that, whether it's all snow, ice, or rain. Right now, all snow is looking like a less chance of an opportunity there, but sleet and a major ice storm is definitely in the cards for that. On the heels of that one, we have another big storm coming on Thursday, Friday, which looks like it could start as snow, and the same situation go to ice, and then probably all too heavy rain. We're going to see below average temperatures this weekend. If you watch this video, please like it, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Twitter at Torrential Tom, Instagram Torrential Tom WX. If you have any specific questions about the storm, please drop it in the comments section. I will be more than happy to answer your questions. Everybody have a great weekend. I will be around for updates tomorrow or Monday, so please be safe.